Today, we're reviewing 10 brands and 40 flavors of the most popular plant-based protein powders to help you choose the tastiest, the cleanest, the most cost-effective, and generally just the best protein powder for you.
We put these brands through the ultimate, the most rigorous test possible over the last 3 months.
We started out by polling all of our followers, you guys, to ask you which ones we need to include in this review. We then did the research. We went onto the Google. We found the reviews. We did our homework.
There is protein powder everywhere in our house, guys. It's literally, we're running out of spots to put it. You can see it all over the place behind us.
Move your head this way. There, protein powder. Also, we've got some of the best discounts on the interwebs for almost every single brand of protein powder that we're reviewing for you today. So if you want to shop our links below, feel free. With that being said, let's get right into this fun taste test and review.
Okay, so first of all, we should explain to you guys kind of how our ratings work for each and every single brand. We've started by looking at the ingredients with a microscope for each and every single one. Yes, looking at the back, breaking things down, and figuring out a score out of 10 for ingredients.
They gotta be 100% organic. Have no gums, no fillers, no sugar alcohols. They gotta be gluten-free and third-party tested. It's a lot. We got high standards.
We do. And if they added some extra superfoods or some nice little extras into it, or BCAAs, that definitely helped the score.
Next up, let's talk about flavor.
So we both ranked them on a score of 5, which of course adds up to 10. I can do addition.
Math.
And in order to get a 5 out of 5 for one of us, you know, they had to taste good. I think that's pretty obvious. But also they had to taste like what it says on the packaging. So if it's chocolate peanut butter, did we actually taste chocolate? Did we taste peanut butter? That's important. It's got to taste like what they're saying it tastes like.
This is true. It's also got to have like a strong enough flavor. Is it like, if it's a chocolate, is it really chocolatey, or is it just like
or is it just a hint?
A little hint, a little kiss. And also,
we looked at the variety of flavors, which I think is what you were just about to say. I took the words out of your mouth.
You did.
You can tell we're married.
So very married.
Yeah. And next up, let's talk about texture. So we ranked that out of 10 as well. We each got 5 points that we were allowed to allocate. And we looked at things like, are they clumpy?
Are they chalky?
Are they gritty? Do they have like weird, crunchy crystallization? Which one of them does today. Just you wait and see. That's a weird story for you that we will get to. So all in all, 3 different categories: clean ingredients, flavor, texture, with a total possible score of 30. And yes, we're gonna go through each brand in alphabetical order here today. So if you wanna come back and look at any of them, you can totally do that with the timestamps. And why don't we get going with our very first one, which is Biosteel. Sorry, go ahead. Okay, yeah, you know what, that works. Let's roll with it. You know what? This is very real, guys. We're gonna make mistakes, and that's okay.
We have fun. So it's ingredients time, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over 5 key fun facts and also some ingredient facts for you for each brand.
We wanna kind of share the most pertinent details for you. So Janelle, kick it off with our 5 quick bullet points about Biosteel.
It'd be my honor. So the protein source for these protein powders is rice, pea, and pumpkin seed protein. They also come from raw and sprouted sources. Biosteel also uses no artificial colors or flavors. They are NSF certified for sport. They do also use xanthan gum, which is a stabilizer, thickener, helps with texture. So with that all in mind, and also knowing that Biosteel's ingredients aren't organic as well, we're giving a score of 6 out of 10 for Biosteel for their ingredients.
Okay, so for flavor, we're gonna give ourselves a little taste test here just to refresh our memories. Yes, we have tasted these over the last few months. The one in Janelle's hand is apple crumble, which we were very excited about. We were very excited to try it, but this one became very quickly one of Janelle's biggest fears. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. And I have maple pancake. We'll see if it speaks to the Canadian in me.
Sip, sip, hooray. It's so bad, you guys. I just have to say, the flavors that they say these are so off.
They got dark points for that.
They are chemically, they are bitter AF.
I was excited about maybe having some maple, you know, that maple pancakey type flavor, but no, it was gross.
It's fake maple.
Yeah.
It's fakeal.
Yeah, so across the board, flavor-wise, we weren't very impressed with this brand. Apple crumble could be the worst flavor of the day. It's in the running for that, so they might win an award for that.
It tastes like the inside of a vacuum with a little bit of cinnamon.
And across the board, we tasted 5 different flavors, chocolate and vanilla as well, and we can't recommend any of them. The chocolate was maybe a little bit better, but all in all, our total score for flavor, we're starting off bad. It's a 1 out of 5.
Wah, wah.
We're usually positive people. Don't worry, things get more positive, guys. We're not this negative. And now on to texture. Janelle, take it away. What did we think of the texture?
Texture was okay. It was like, you know, not the chalkiest, not the smoothest. It was just kind of mediocre.
We ranked this one a
6 out of 10.
Okay, just to sum up our ratings, we have a total score of 6 out of 10 for texture, a total score for 2 out of 10 for flavor. Would have ranked it less if we could have, maybe even a negative score. And finally, we gave it a 6 out of 10 for the cleanliness of the ingredients, for a total score of 14 out of 30. I'm sorry, Biosteel. I think we might have to rename you BioBar.
Literally. Moving on to protein brand number 2, Compliment.
All right, so some quick facts about Compliment. First and foremost, this one is organic, very clean. All the ingredients you can actually see right on the front right here. I don't even need to repeat them because it's pretty straightforward and simple. They offer 3 different flavors: chocolate, vanilla, unflavored. And all in all, guys, just fantastic. Compliment is a great brand because they're really upfront about, you know, everything that's in it, the fact that they're third-party tested, organic. All in all, super clean. If you're looking for a really clean ingredients list, this might be one of the best of the day. Maybe. We'll see at the end of the show today.
Also, did you know that their packaging is compostable?
All right, we're gonna talk about flavor now. So let's just do a quick little refresh taste test, bottoms up.
Honestly, this is the vanilla we just tried. It's kind of not very strong. It's a very mild vanilla flavor, and we found that to be also true with their chocolate. It's just very subtle. It doesn't give you that kind of wow, vanilla, or wow, that's chocolate. It's just kind of like, oh yeah, a little vanilla, a little chocolate.
Tastes very like clean. You know what you're getting. The chocolate, you can tell it tastes like cocoa powder, which is one of the ingredients. So overall, it's like there's a hint of flavor, there's a kiss.
Kiss.
Yes.
We're ranking flavor a 6 out of 10. So decent.
Yes, I was a 3 out of 5. She was a 3 out of 5. Next up, let's talk about texture.
Ooh,
my voice cracked a little bit.
Hey, don't be so emotional. It's okay.
I'm excited about the texture. Texture is really smooth, fantastic texture. There's no clumpiness. There's no chalkiness, which is great. You'd think that with a clean ingredients list like this, that you might see some poor texture, but for the most part, it was pretty good, I found.
What I would expect for a very natural, clean brand.
Okay, so overall, out of 10, when you add up both of our scores for this, we ranked this a
8 out of 10.
Overall score for Compliment is 23 out of 30, so a big improvement versus Biosteel that we tried first off today. Let's move on to our third brand of the day, which is Good Protein.
Most of the ingredients in Good Protein are organic, not all, but most of them, and everything is all non-GMO, so that's good. There are tons of flavors to choose from.
Yes,
if you're
tons,
on,
as you can see here.
Yes. Good Protein also packs their blends full of superfoods, like different fruit extracts. They add lots of veggies into their blends, which is pretty cool. However, one downside to their protein blends is that they use a lot of gums, like guar gum, acacia gum, xanthan gum, and more. So again, kind of a point docked there for the use of gums. So overall, for ingredients, we give Good Protein 7 out of 10.
Quite good.
Yes.
Bravo.
Good show, Good Protein, good
You
show.
got quite the workout there from carrying all those. That's part of this review, I guess, because
Maybe
we're
we
drinking
need
so
to
much.
refresh ourselves with a sip of
yes.
some
Good call.
Good Protein.
Party on, Janelle.
Sip, sip, hooray. What a delicious segue into the flavor category. Brad, take it away.
Yes. All in all, there's like over 14 different flavors. This brand has new flavors that come out throughout the year. So stuff like in the summer, we have orange pop. You know, near Valentine's Day, they had like a dark chocolate cherry, I think.
Easter egg.
Yeah, they're just one of the most incredible ones when it comes to variety of flavors, which helps with our flavor rating, of course.
Yes.
But all in all, I actually think that this might be one of the best tasting. And so I personally ranked it a 5 out of 5 for flavor.
I also give it a 5 out of 5. The chocolate chip mint literally tastes like mint chip ice cream, and it is delicious. I don't even want to give any of this to Brad because I just want to drink it myself.
Next up, let's talk about texture. Take it away, my texture terrific JANELLEC girl.
That was beautifully said. The texture really is so smooth and creamy. The powder really dissolves beautifully into any liquid, milk or water. But I do believe that's mostly due to all the gums they use, which again might not be a good choice for some people. But the texture is great. I think I would give it, I would say a solid 4.5 out of 5.
I'm a 4.5 out of 5 too, for a total score of 9 out of 10.
Math.
So when we add it up, we have 9 plus a score of 10 for flavor out of 10, 19, plus our score of 7 for the clean ingredients, which is a total of 26 out of 30 points. Pretty fantastic score. They're setting the bar high. Here's the kicker though, the last point, guys. Unfortunately, they're just available in Canada. So rest of the world, hopefully coming soon to you. And this one's really a Canada highlight here. But don't worry, we have more coming up next, like Leanfit, which is our next one to review. Okay, so I made a mistake. The next one up is actually Eat Just. Yes, we make mistakes here because we're doing this live.
It's okay.
This one you guys may know or may have heard of, Just Egg. This comes from that same company that makes the Just Egg, which is super famous in the vegan world.
Made from mung beans.
Made from mung beans. And you know what? Their protein powder is also made from mung beans. The original protein powder is one ingredient. It's just mung beans. It's mung bean protein. It has 0 grams of sugar and 0 grams of carbs. That one is an interesting one, which we're gonna try out today because we'll see what it actually tastes like. But mung beans are great because they're super sustainable. There's that one, and then there's 3 other flavors which do use brown sugar in them, just so you're aware. And the 3 other flavors have 17 grams of protein, and the original has 30 grams of protein. So like the original is like this one that you would put in like baked goods or smoothies and stuff. You probably wouldn't drink it straight like we're gonna do today. Let's talk about flavor, Janelle.
All right, well, we're about to find out.
I fear for you. Yes, okay, bottoms up. Mine's good. Hers doesn't look good though. I can tell by her facial reaction.
Tastes like papier-mâché. Oh, it's not good, you guys. I hate to say it. I really want to love it because this is pure protein. It's, like Brad said, no carbs, no sugar, just protein. And I really want to love it, but I just can't. It's so gross on its own.
And the other flavors...
You can wash it down with this one.
With that one, which is delicious. I liked the flavor of the maple banana. It's still kind of a nice little hint. You can tell, you know, there's really clean ingredients.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, so I quite liked the flavor of that one.
Tastes real, tastes natural. I can taste the maple. It literally tastes like real maple, not that fake maple that we tasted in Biosteel earlier.
It's a night and day difference between this and Biosteel, but it's also a night and day difference when it comes to price, which we're gonna talk about at the end of today. We got all these different price comparisons for you guys, and I think this one is going to definitely shock you. When it comes to the flavor, I personally rank it a 3.5 out of 5.
I'm gonna give it a 3.
So
it's
a total of 6.5 out of 10 points for flavor. And then when we talk about texture, super smooth for the 3 other flavors. Like, it's absolutely amazing how it blends. No clumpiness, no chalkiness. I thought they were just incredible. But the one odd duck of the bunch is the original, which was very clumpy, right?
Yeah, it was clumpy.
The rating's kind of hit and miss on this one when it comes to texture. You know, some of them are like a 5 out of 5, 3 out of 4 of them. But then the other one, not so much.
I think we gotta blend the 2 together. So I would probably give the texture
like a 4.
Yeah, I'd give it a 4.
So that's a total of 8 out of 10 possible points. Okay, so when we add up all the scores, the total score is 23.5 out of 30 points. So quite strong for this brand.
Not bad. Good show. Good show.
All right, moving on to our next one, which is what I mentioned before, right?
Yeah,
Which is
Leanfit.
Leanfit.
So doing a quick recap here of the key facts and ingredients for Leanfit. Now there are two kind of families of Leanfit products. There's the organic brands or organic products like the vanilla here and the chocolate. But then there's also the energy family, which they are not organic. So you know, good mix, some organic, some not. They are all 0 grams of sugar, which is pretty cool. Their protein blend consists of pea, hemp, flaxseed, chia, and rice protein. So it's a good variety of diverse plant proteins. They have 4 grams of BCAAs per serving. One thing we are gonna dock points though for is that they do use a bunch of gums to obviously try and improve texture in their formula. So we're docking points for that, but overall, we're scoring them pretty high with 8 out of 10 because they do have really good quality ingredients and most of their products are organic.
All this chalk about flavor. So, well, you know what? Before we get into the flavor, let's try out one. I got a vanilla here.
I've got their mocha.
Cheers.
Cheers. I was so excited. I just wanted to get into it.
So the flavors are okay. I would say the mocha, which Janelle just tried, it's not very good at all, to be honest.
There's no coffee flavor detected whatsoever. It just tastes like a bit of a weak chocolate.
Yeah, there are much better mochas out there. When it comes to the vanilla is tasty. It tastes like vanilla. It tastes like it should. The chocolate as well is decent, not as good as the vanilla. This lineup is kind of like
hit and miss.
It's hit and miss kind of all over. The only one I'd say that I like really liked was the vanilla. I wouldn't buy any of the other ones.
Same.
So when it comes to flavor, we ranked it a 5 out of 10 overall between the two of us.
Personally, the mocha texture is clumpy, it's chunky, it doesn't really blend well. I had clumps of protein powder in my mouth.
Yeah, wasn't good. Chalky, don't love it.
Yeah.
Overall, we scored texture
7 out of 10.
And this brings me to the story. One of the stories of the day, unfortunately. It was a customer service story. One of these, the chocolate, we actually got.
That's vanilla.
Oops, I grabbed the wrong one. The chocolate actually was like crystallized when we got it. It was weird. It didn't taste like the other ones. The texture was off. So I emailed customer service with Leanfit and said, hey, this is weird. This doesn't make sense. That this one is crystallization like that. It has this crunch to it.
It's like drinking glass water.
Or like sand from the beach. It was like chocolate beach, which is weird. Anyways, they said, you know what? We checked the batch and you know what? It's fine. So too bad, so sad. You keep it. And then I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. I was angry. I got angry. I don't get angry very often, but maybe it's all the protein powder we're drinking that made me angry. But I told them, I was like, we're gonna do a review video like this for you guys. And then they responded by sending us this big bag of the chocolate.
To replace it.
Yes, and that didn't have any issues. It didn't have the crystallization.
Yeah.
But honestly, customer service, very poor with this company. Disappointed in them for that.
Yeah, they only responded to threats.
Yeah, just so you're aware. Moving on that note, I hope you enjoyed that story. Story time with Brad. Oh, and by the way, the overall score for Leanfit is 20 out of 30. So not bad, but not great. Would mostly just recommend the vanilla flavor. Moving on to Sprout Living. Okay, it's my time to shine. Ready? So this one is organic across the line, phenomenal, fantastic ingredients. There's no erythritol, no sugar alcohols. They're fantastic when it comes to their ingredients. Third-party tested as well. There's also superfoods packed into this plant-based protein. So that's what kind of separates them apart from many of the other ones here today. They like do an incredible job in sun. Like for example, there's a 5 mushroom blend in their complete coffee, which has like turkey tail and reishi mushrooms and all kinds of great stuff. And so you get not only the great benefits of the protein in them, but you also get all these extra ingredients. There's one that has a collagen builder in it, which is a vegan collagen that they're using in there, which is fantastic.
Yep.
There's another one.
Matcha, which has got matcha.
Actual Japanese matcha is used in there.
Other cool superfoods like mukuna, some of them I've never even heard of. Ashwagandha, bacopa, gotu kola.
Very impressed with all the ingredients. So our overall score for this one was a 9 out of 10, and honestly, you could probably argue that it's even a 9.5, but we ended up on 9 out of 10 for ingredients. Let's move on to flavor. Over to Janelle.
Okay, well, the only way we can really talk about it is if we have a little sippy.
I'm worried about how much protein, plant-based protein is currently in my stomach.
I've been reducing the amount of protein shake I've been serving with each one. We're gonna be full of protein powder at the end of this.
I'm gonna be like the Incredible Hulk, green and really lean. Ready?
Yeah. Sip, sip, hooray. Okay, this is a new one I'm trying. I actually have not tried Green Kingdom until this moment. I've tried all the other ones. This is actually pretty good, just like all the other ones I've tried. Overall, all the other flavors I've tried have been spot on. The complete coffee is one of my faves. It really tastes like a rich cup of coffee, almost bordering on like a mocha. The chocolate maca is, again, super rich and chocolatey. The vanilla lucuma, very good vanilla. The matcha is a very nice, subtle matcha. Everything, honestly, we've tried has just been like spot on, tastes exactly like what they say it's gonna taste like. And it tastes natural, which is nice, doesn't taste fake. So we give flavor a good score of 9 out of 10.
A great score, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with everything she just said there. Love the complete coffee. We'll talk about that a little later, guys.
Ooh.
Next up would be texture. Once again, across the line, really good texture. It's got a bit of chalkiness to it, so it's not perfect. There's a bit of an opportunity there with chalkiness.
I feel like I can handle chalky over clumpy
Yeah.
any day.
It's a bearable chalk.
Yeah.
Anyways, texture, we overall ranked it a score of
8 out of 10.
So our total score for this one is the best of the day so far. It takes over top spot with a total score of 26 out of 30.
Whoa.
Yes, the gloves are off here, guys. We're into some heavy hitters and some more heavy hitters to come, like our next one, which is
Sunwarrior.
Ooh.
But before we move right along with Sunwarrior, make sure you guys are subscribed below because we do far more than just product reviews on Steamy Vegan. We do all sorts of high protein plant-based meal preps and recipes and what I eat in a day vlogs. It's a whole lot of fun over here and we just want to help you live your best, healthiest, highest protein plant-based life. And we'd love to have you in our little community. So like this video and subscribe below. And let's move on with Sunwarrior here. Key facts and ingredients. All Sunwarrior protein powders are third-party tested. They're organic, and each scoop has 6 whopping grams of BCAAs in them. I do use MCT oil in the protein blends, which some people love, some people don't love, some people find they're a little bit harder to digest. The protein blend is made from peas and hemp seed. And one interesting kicker about Sunwarrior that you may or may not have noticed if you're already a fan of Sunwarrior is that their scoop sizes are remarkably small, like 25 grams small.
That's a whole nother rant, which I don't know if I'm gonna get into, but like they on their website say you get 30 servings from this, but that's 30 servings of a really small scoop.
And a small serving of protein.
Yeah, and the protein amount is smaller. So with all of these, the moral of that story is that, you know, you do you, you know, if you need a little more, like a scoop and a half, you know, go for it. We measure out ours a lot of the times with our scale to kind of try to get the exact amount. Anyways, on an overall score of cleanliness of ingredients, Janelle, what would you say that we ranked it out of 10?
9 out of 10.
Fantastic. All right, let's get jacked. Now let's talk a bit about flavor. So of course we just have 2 flavors here. That's all we could afford with our wallet. This is an expensive video, let's be honest.
Sure is, Brad.
And so we have berry and we have vanilla that we were able to try. We should also mention that this is one of the most recommended ones from you guys are following. A ton of you said try out Sunwarrior, that you love it. So that's part of the reason that we grabbed it, is because of you guys, our community that's subscribed. And honestly, what I found in terms of flavor was that it was kind of like a hint of berry that it had, and a hint of vanilla. And that's really because it goes back to that scoop size, which was really small. I found myself wanting to do about a scoop and a half. While the flavors were good, I wouldn't put them as great. So overall for flavor, I personally ranked both of them a 3.5 out of 5, and Janelle ranked them,
I'd say about a 3.5.
yeah, so overall we were a 7 out of 10 for flavor for these guys. And finally, let's talk about texture. So it's very smooth. There's only kind of a little bit of chalkiness in there, not a lot, but for the most part, we quite like the texture of them. Goes down good.
Goes down good. It's
So the total
pretty
score
smooth.
for us was a total of 8 out of 10.
So the grand total score for Sunwarrior, based off of ingredients, flavor, and texture, is 24 out of 30. So not bad at all, not bad at all.
Do I have plant-based protein powder in my teeth?
Nope, just in your heart
And overflowing in my stomach.
and in my brain, in my
Okay.
veins.
Let's chat about veg nutrition. So, a couple quick facts for you guys. This is an organic brand. All the flavors are organic, third-party tested. They're rigorously tested when you look on their website for all kinds of things, which you can totally check out if you go over there to the website. Give back 1% to the planet, which is a fantastic initiative where they give back, I believe, 1% of their profits to environmental causes. Love that they do that.
Yes.
So our overall score when it came to the cleanliness of the ingredients was a 9 out of 10.
Very good. Very good overall. When it comes to flavor, well, they do have quite a vast variety of flavors on their website, which is pretty cool. We have 3 of them here that we've tried, and overall, we do like them all, but we're gonna just have a little sip.
A quick
here.
refresher once again.
Quick refresher. I don't even remember which flavor I gave myself, or you.
All right, grip it and rip it. I like my protein powder shaken, not stirred.
Chocolate peanut butter. That very much tastes similar to like a Reese's peanut butter cup, which I think was the idea.
And I didn't know what flavor she made for me, but I can tell right off the bat that's cold brew latte, right?
Oh yes.
Yeah, one of my favorites for flavor in this brand. You can tell I love the coffees. I love the complete coffee with Sprout Living. I love this one as well. Tastes like a delicious cold brew latte. Tastes exactly how they market it. Love that.
It's true. Their marketing is on point and they definitely come through on the flavors that they select. Okay, overall we will give the flavor 9 out of 10, which is very, very good.
Fantastic.
We like the flavor.
Last up we have texture, which I'll go over quickly. So they say on the website, no chalkiness. It's there right on the front page in bold letters. Well, there is some chalkiness that we found. We mixed them with soy milk today. We've tried them with water as well. Yeah, they got a little bit of chalkiness. So there were some points docked for that. But for the most part, the texture didn't take away from the amazing flavors and the fact that for the most part that they are quite a clean protein powder. So
True.
Very impressive. They just lost a few points for the overall texture because of that chalkiness, but I would put them at a total of 8 out of 10, I believe we ranked them.
Which gives Vedge a grand total score of 26 out of 30. So
Ooh, boy.
it is now tied for first place with Sprout Living. So
Neck and neck here,
Yeah.
coming down to the wire. And next up, let's move on to the OG.
the Old Spice of protein powders.
Yep.
Vega.
Wow, look at that. Timed that well, right?
We did. I do not think I can drink any more protein.
Really? Just a little?
Now, I'm sure that most of you have probably heard of or tried Vega protein in the past because let's face it, it is the original gangster of plant-based protein powders. It's been around forever.
Yeah.
So, you know, when it comes to the ingredients, they're mostly made of pea protein and brown rice protein. They're somewhat organic. Not all of their ingredients are organic, but some of them are. The protein and greens blend has quite a vast variety of, you know, different microgreens and alfalfa and wheatgrass and kale powder mixed in, which is great. It's great if you really lack greens in your diet. They are full of gums though. That is one thing that we don't like. The ingredients list is chock full. Ha! Chock.
Yeah, I got it.
Of gums. So overall, we give Vega a decent score of 7 out of 10 for ingredients.
Yeah, and when it comes to flavor, you know, the flavor, I'm kind of bored with it. Maybe we've been having it too long. I think for the most part, we would just quickly down the protein and greens because it was kind of the cheapest. We got it at Costco and it was just like, okay, we just need something for a plant-based protein powder. And it was the easiest one to get. And it's not that great when it comes to flavors. They're falling behind compared to the competition that we've talked about today.
Yeah.
They got to reformulate their lines. There is also the Mocha Sport, which we do grab all the time. A little bit better flavor with that one, but not the best mocha of the day. So overall, when it came to flavor, Janelle ranked them a 2 out of 5. I ranked them a 2 out of 5 for a total score of 4 out of 10. They're falling behind over the texture.
A bit weak sauce, unfortunately, Vega. Yeah, when it comes to texture, honestly, they're like very middle of the road. They're by no means the worst texture around. They have a little bit of grittiness, a little bit of chalkiness here, but they're also like not the smoothest. They're just kind of meh. Tolerable, much like their flavors. So we're giving the texture an overall score of 5 out of 10.
And that's a total score of 16 out of 30. So definitely have fallen behind. We do not recommend Vega.
Rest in peace, Vega.
Yes, we're very sorry.
Your reign of terror is over.
Yes.
All right, so we are going to move on to, I believe, our last protein powder of the review, which is Vivo Life.
All right, let's talk about the ingredients of Vivo Life. So this is one super clean, fantastic ingredients, organic, third-party tested. They have all kinds of great superfoods foods that have been infused throughout their lineup. They actually have multiple different protein powders that you can choose from. There's a clean protein powder, but then there's also the other one, which is the Perform protein powder. So different formulations in both of them. I would say the Perform has, you know, the BCAAs in it, which is fantastic.
Yeah, 6 grams of BCAAs.
Yep.
They're organic, no fillers, and what's cool, and then Brad kind of touched on, is that they add 150 milligrams of turmeric and black pepper into the blends, which really helps boost
inflammation and whatnot.
Anti-inflammatory qualities, which is always good if you're working out and breaking down those muscle fibers, baby.
Yep, this is one of those ones that for a score, you know, it really impressed us. So we were both at like a 4.75, I'd say. So 9.5 out of 10. It was one of the better ones of the day. They were fantastic.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
Okay, when it comes to the flavor, we have some thoughts on flavors. We had high hopes for the flavors. We really did. We got chocolate, we have their vanilla, but we also have vanilla cinnamon, which is their collagen boosting blend. Honestly, personally, I found them to be a little bit lacking in flavor. They're not like gross by any means, but they're just weak, right? They don't have a lot of oomph to them.
Some people love them, some people don't. We both agree on the fact that we didn't love them. Madagascan vanilla was one that I liked better than the cinnamon vanilla. The chocolate was also okay, but there's lots of other flavors we tested today that we thought were better for flavor.
Yeah, like the maca chocolate from Sprout Living.
So overall, you know, we both ranked them a 3 out of 5 for a total score of 6 out of 10 for flavor.
Moving on to the texture factor. Honestly, texture is pretty decent. I wouldn't say they're overly chalky. Maybe just like a little bit of texture, a little bit of, you know, a little something in the back of the old mouth hole, but nothing that really grossed me out.
Considering the ingredients and how clean it is, fantastic texture that they were able to get with it.
True. That's something I'm willing to overlook because the ingredients are so top-notch.
Overall, we ranked them an 8 out of 10 for texture, and our total score, once you add everything up, is 23.5 out of 30. So pretty decent score for Vivo Life.
Yes, indeed.
Ready? Okay, we're on to the final results. You can call this the awards of the day that we're handing out. Let's be honest, if you're having plant-based protein powder throughout the year, you know, you're gonna pay a pretty penny for a year's supply of this stuff. So you probably care about which one of these is the cheapest. And we ranked them on 3 different categories, and we're gonna go over one of those, and we'll show the other 2 on the screen, as well as over at STEAMYVEGAN.com, where you can see all the results of today. Okay, so ranking them from 5 all the way to 1, these are the cheapest ones per 20 grams of protein.
We're starting with good protein coming in at $2.16, and that is in US dollars.
Yes, converted from Canadian, because that one you can only get in Canada, guys. Number 4.
Vivo Life at $2 per 20 grams.
Number 3.
Vedge Nutrition also at $2 per 20 grams of protein.
Number 2.
Biosteel at $1.69.
Which I wouldn't even go anywhere near, so don't even waste your money on that one. And number 1.
Leanfit takes the cake at $1.33 per 20 grams. So pretty impressive, actually. It's a relatively affordable protein powder with a decent flavor.
And it's worthwhile probably to pick up the vanilla if you really care about price. But when we look at this, you know, Vedge and Vivo Life are totally worthwhile to grab. They're a reasonable price for really clean ingredient protein powders. And so I think out of all of them, I'd probably go with those 2 for sure. And if you're in Canada, grab that good protein. It's a fantastic price, especially if you use our discount codes, which are down below for all of these. Let's move on to our next category, which I'm sure you guys really care about, cleanest ingredients.
Ooh, this is my favorite category.
So number 5, we had
Sunwarrior.
Number 4,
Sprout Living.
Number 3,
Vedge Nutrition.
Number 2,
Vivo Life.
and number 1,
Compliment.
Yes.
Yes, Compliment is definitely the winner in this one. And we kind of knew it right from the get-go that you just look at the packaging. Like it literally tells you right there in plain sight, this is what you're getting. You get all these really clean ingredients, no fillers, no gums, no artificial flavors, nothing except real, pure, whole food, plant-based goodness.
But you also can't go wrong with some of these other ones here, you know, like Vivo Life, like Vedge, like Sprout Living. Just fantastic ingredients, lots of superfoods packed into Sprout Living and Vivo Life. And so it really is such a close race between all of these. And if you really care about clean ingredients, I'd say any of these are great pickups for you guys. Okay, next up, we're gonna go with the tastiest of the bunch.
Woo woo!
Yes.
I would argue this is actually the funnest one to hand out.
Oh, without a doubt. Yeah. So at number 5, the one that we chose, which we both agreed on, which we love, is
Sprout Living Chocolate Maca.
Number 4,
Good Protein Mint Chocolate Chip.
For all of you Canadians out there, totally pick up that mint chocolate chip,
yes.
Number 3,
Veg Cold Brew Latte.
Oh yes, we both love that one. It's fantastic. It was in my top 2. It was in Janelle's top 3. We ended up putting it at number 3.
Yeah.
Number 2,
Veg Vanilla Ice Cream. It's probably the best vanilla one of the bunch that we've tried today.
I would agree. I loved it. It tastes like a nice scoop right out of that freezer, that tub of ice cream, like what you had when you were a kid.
Yeah, it's really, really, really vanilla-ish, and it's quite good.
And number 1, our top flavor that we both agreed on, we're actually almost all through it. We're gonna have to buy a 5-pound tub of this one.
Should we say it together?
Sure. It's Sprout Living. Okay, I'll say it. Sprout Living Complete Coffee is number 1.
Amazing. 2 coffee flavors ended up in our top picks, but
I'm very persuasive, obviously.
You are, but honestly, it's so good, and like you can't taste it through the screen, but if you could taste it through the screen, it would blow your mind with how incredibly delicious it is.
Next up,
ooh, we've got the worst tasting protein powders.
I think we can both agree on the absolute worst tasting. Let's try to say it together this time. 3, 2, 1.
Biosteel Apple Crumble. Wah, wah.
Yeah, it was rough.
Horrid.
Like eliminate that, please, Biosteel. Like we do love your hydration drinks, guys. We don't mean to be negative towards you. Yeah. Maybe stick with the hydration sticks.
Stay in your own lane. Stay in your own lane.
So all in all, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you had a great time, like we did. We're full of protein powder. And,
you should probably go do like a strength workout.
Yes. And hopefully you liked this video. Hit that like button. It helps us a ton. It helps this video get pushed out by the algorithm. And subscribe and stay tuned for more like these videos right here. Did I do good?
You did so great. Thanks for the great outro.
Bye.
Bye.